Is this video of South Africa's anti-migrant group leader saying her parents are Zimbabwean real?
Is South Africa introducing 1,000 Rand banknotes or discontinuing the 200 Rand note?
Did the founder of NGO Gift of the Givers, Imtiaz Suleiman, say, "I follow Islamic law, it overrides any other law"?
And are there new mandatory driving license renewal rules or automatic suspensions for seniors in South Africa?
Welcome to our last episode of What's Crap on WhatsApp for 2025. We're the voice note show that investigates the crap shared in your WhatsApp groups. I'm Andisiwe from Podcasting Company, Volume.
And I'm Taryn Corey from Africa Check, the continent's leading fact-checking organization. Let's get to it.
Okay, so for the past couple of episodes, we've debunked claims around Operation Dudula, the controversial South African anti-migrant group. It has indiscriminately targeted and attacked migrants, particularly from other African countries.
That's right. So it may be a surprise to hear our first claim today, which is a video of Operation Dudula leader Zandile Dabula saying that her parents are Zimbabwean. Let's take a listen.
Yes, my parents are from Zimbabwean, but I was born in South Africa, and that makes me a South African.
This video is very convincing, at least at first glance.
Right? But a closer look reveals visual inconsistencies and errors, suggesting that it may have been created or altered with artificial intelligence tools. There are errors around Dabula's mouth, where her lips and teeth blend or change shape in the video, which is definitely not normal.
Now that you mention it, the background also looks a bit dodgy. Bystanders look unusually still and sometimes blend unnaturally into other elements. But these errors are probably easy to overlook because they are small, subtle, and often present for only a few frames at a time.
Exactly. And remember that AI-generated videos have become much more convincing since the technology first became publicly available. In fact, this video seems to be based on a photograph of Dabula published in 2024.
To top it off, Africa Check found no evidence that Dabula's parents are from Zimbabwe. The claim is crap. Whether you are verifying the authenticity of a video or deciding whether to forward a WhatsApp message, it is helpful to look for the source of a claim.
Next up is the claim that South Africa will be discontinuing the 200 Rand note and that a new 1,000 Rand note will be launched at the G20 summit.
The image attached appears to show a 1,000 Rand banknote featuring South Africa's former president, Nelson Mandela. The design seems to mimic current South African banknotes, but this can't be real.
You're right on the money. The claim is crap, but first, the facts. The G20 summit is an annual gathering of the world's major economies where leaders discuss global economic issues, financial stability, development, and cooperation.
The most recent summit took place last month in South Africa, which held the G20 presidency at the time. But as far as I recall, there was no announcement about new banknotes.
The first red flag is that the South African Reserve Bank, or SARB, the authority responsible for issuing and regulating the country's banknotes and coins, has not announced any new banknote denomination on its official website.
And that's a huge clue, because any South African currency changes, such as the upgraded 2023 banknote and coin series, are always formally communicated through press releases, media briefings, and the SARB website.
Had a currency change been announced or launched at the G20, there definitely would have been publicly available evidence of this.
And a reverse image search shows that the 1,000 Rand note shared online resembles a digital mock-up rather than a genuine banknote with proper security features.
The 200 Rand remains the highest denomination in South Africa and is still being printed and issued by banks and ATMs. If you receive an unverified image online, always start with a reverse image search to debunk the claim quickly.
Our next claim is a quote that has been attributed to Imtiaz Suleiman, founder of disaster response organization, the Gift of the Givers. But before we get into what was and wasn't said, we need to unpack some context.
Right. So in November, a plane carrying over 150 Palestinians landed at OR Tambo International Airport in Johannesburg.
According to the South African government, the group came from Gaza, a small Palestinian territory wedged between Israel and the Eastern Mediterranean.
Now, Israel and Palestine have been in violent conflict for decades. The current crisis began after Palestinian militant group Hamas attacked Israel from Gaza in October 2023, killing around 1,200 Israelis, mostly civilians, and taking a reported 251 as hostages. Israel subsequently waged war against Gaza and to date has killed over 69,000 Palestinians, including over 20,000 children.
South Africa has long supported the Palestinian people. The African National Congress, or ANC, the country's largest political party, has been particularly vocal, drawing parallels between Israeli oppression of Palestinians and the South African system of apartheid. And the group that arrived via plane last month has been allowed to remain in the country after Gift of the Givers led efforts to provide humanitarian assistance and shelter.
But South African authorities said the Palestinians were carrying passports that didn't have the customary departure stamps, and Suleiman blamed Israel for this. Shortly after Suleiman's several media interviews on the matter, quotes were posted online, attributed to Suleiman.
Part of the quote reads, "I follow Islamic law, and Islamic law overrides any other law." Some social media users who reposted it questioned Suleiman's motives in accommodating the Palestinians, implying that he was used to breaking South African laws and was doing it once again by accommodating the Palestinians. And our subscribers asked us to investigate whether Suleiman actually said these words.
In fact, he did. Some of the posts quoting Suleiman mentioned that he had made the statement during a 2024 interview. We found the full interview on YouTube, where Suleiman can be heard saying the quote at the 8:45 mark. Take a listen.
First of all, I don't follow international law or human law. I follow Quranic law. I'm a Muslim. I don't need any permission from anybody in the world to tell me what to do. I break the laws all the time. Breaking the laws is the laws of the Western people or governments, and that's not Islamic law. I follow Islamic law, and Islamic law overrides any other law.
The claim is not crap. Always tread carefully around online posts or viral quotes that leave you shocked or angry. While this quote may have been accurate, others have manipulated strong emotions to spread disinformation.
Last on our list for 2025 is another submission from our subscribers. The claim is that updated 2025 senior driving regulations in South Africa require all drivers aged 70 and above to renew their licenses before 30 November 2025 or face suspension.
The posts seem to be based on an article published on a website called St. George, Kansas. The article claims that these new rules are meant to improve road safety and help older citizens maintain their independence.
That's right, but it's crap. The St. George, Kansas website is full of red flags. It is not an official government portal, provides no references to legislation or official announcements, and mimics the style of government communications without evidence. But an untrustworthy source is not the only reason this claim is false.
South Africa's Department of Transport and the Road Traffic Management Corporation have not released any new regulations that create different license renewal rules for older drivers.
Driving license cards in South Africa remain valid for 5 years, and renewal requirements are the same for all motorists, unless medically unfit to drive.
Recent public discussions about changing the driving license system have not included any clauses targeting seniors or requiring special medical testing for specific deadlines. If such changes were being considered, they would have been announced by the government and reported by credible media outlets.
The posts create confusion and may cause unnecessary worry among senior drivers. When it comes to claims made by unverified websites, always look for red flags like dodgy links, pop-up ads, and whether the website has previously spread misinformation.
That's all the time we have for 2025. Now you know what's crap and what's not. We'll be back in January, but fear not, you can still send us the worst crap you receive over the holidays, and we'll help where we can.
Your friends and family can sign up for our show over WhatsApp. The number is 082-709-3527. Make sure to save us as a contact in your phone and send us a message.
You can find the show wherever you get your podcasts, from Apple to Spotify. If you listen there, you'll find show notes and a link to the fact checks. Our theme song is composed by John Bartman. I'm Andisiwame.
And I'm Taryn Corey. Bye for now.
Volume.